What's up, and welcome to episode 7 of How to Make a Knife. I'm Mike with Alpha Blade and Forge.
Steve, Cutter Fabrications.
How we doing,
Before we
man?
get going, dude, I have to show it off, man. I finally got this bad boy in, dude.
Dude, that leather patch looks so good.
Yeah, man, it looks better than I thought. To be honest, I like it. Pretty stoked about it.
Yeah, legit. That's awesome. Yeah. Now, how many did you get made up?
I did 6. So I'm sending one to my brother. I got one for you, one for me. So I'll put 3 on my table at the Lehigh Valley Knife Show and see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome.
See if I can't get a couple bucks back for him.
Yeah, mine went quick. All I have left is my one for you, so I won't have any at the show, unfortunately.
That sucks, but
yeah. I'm here. I'm working so hard for this deadline for April, and I mean September. There's another show, so like it'll come back again this year, So there's always
it's true.
Maybe I'll have merch then. But
true, yeah. I'm hoping to get some stickers by this one, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, stickers is attainable. That's
yeah.
Easy. Stickers and business cards. The pillars of advertisement and branding.
Yeah. Everybody gets a card and a sticker, man.
Yeah. So have you worked on anything this week? Did you get anything done?
I got a little hand sanding done during the week. I didn't do shit all weekend. Was a little tired this weekend, so kind of just kept it low key, which I'm a little not too mad about at myself, but whatever. sometimes you need a break, right? Yeah.
Dude.
So
yeah.
No, absolutely. Not a whole lot. I got my well, I mean, I got 10 knives ready to get handled up, so I really can't complain.
Awesome. Yeah, that's the finish line right there, So
yeah, so this week I'll be getting those plus the rest of them beveled up and hand sanded, or I'm gonna do a couple of them blasted too. So we'll see how many I decide I'm gonna do that are blasted. I like that look. It's a pretty cool look.
Yeah, definitely. And even just for the variants on the table.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I might even go as far as getting some of them black oxide and stone wash, but I have like a love-hate relationship with that stuff because it's like it looks so nice at first, but the black never lasts, never holds up.
Yeah. I mean, that's with a lot of the finishes, I mean, if you're using it, it'll always wear down, but it is what it is.
Yep.
That just means you're using it and it's a good knife.
Yep. That's kind of why I like the natural.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see kind of how these blasted finishes hold up.
Yeah.
Once they get used up pretty nicely.
Yeah. Yeah, because I had always done the sanded knives, and now I have the new belt finish knives, which have clearly a different finish on it, and I'm curious to see how they hold up to a lot of use.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's nice. Got to experiment. That's the only way to figure out if things work. Do it to the best of your ability and see what's up. Yeah, I had a very busy week getting ready for the knife show. I really haven't done too much over the past 3 weeks. And these past few days, I ended up really hitting it hard. I finished a bread knife for the show. I finished a kitchen knife for the show. I ended up making one of my EDCs for a guy I work with. I got that finished up and Kydexed up today.
Nice. Awesome.
I made 2 little, there's 6-inch blades that I made out of my Sanmai. And, I've seen so many videos of these guys that wear the Kydex on a necklace or something with the knife hanging out and you just grab it and pull it out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for. We'll see how it actually works. If not, I'll just put it on a keychain or something to show that like it's a small, easily carryable knife.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
No,
I wanted an excuse to do something with my Sanmai, and the billet isn't big enough to make like a kitchen knife or anything. So I figured this was a good way to do it. I didn't have the patience to wait for the folding knives. So, but yeah, so I've been busy. It was a busy week. I'll probably
That's
won't
good.
touch it again until next weekend, but at least I'm moving somewhere with it.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get some handles glued up this week during the week. So
Yeah.
we'll see. I'm hoping to have the 10 that I have ready, at least have the handles cut and at least be ready to glue it up. But I think I should be able to get them glued up. So that'll be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. No, that's good, man. Yeah, I probably won't touch anything during the week. When I come home, it's just one of those things where I'd rather spend some time with the family and everything. Now I know as we get closer, if I have to, I will spend some time out there, but save it for the weekends.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I just don't want to, especially since I want to try to make this sword. I want to get all these knives. If I can get
Yeah,
them done by, next Monday or Tuesday or, whatever before next weekend, just so I can really focus on getting these carbon steel pieces done.
yeah, yeah. You're kind of making me wish that I enter something into the show too. So not that I'll have the time, but
I
maybe,
haven't even started
maybe.
mine yet, so I mean,
Yeah.
if you do that one for your coworker, that's a good piece to enter.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. All right, I like that. That'll kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
okay, cool. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
yeah,
As we keep
yeah. I
saying,
would give it
play
a
it by
try.
ear. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't even started mine yet, man. Sorry,
Nothing
you
like
ordering that?
finishing it right at the end of the line. Buzzer beater that.
Yeah, I think 2 weeks will be enough time for me, man. I really do. I mean, what do we got
Yeah.
now? I don't have a calendar written here, but we're a couple weeks. We got
I mean, 1, 2. We got 3 weeks.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, so I get all these knife handles done this week. I'll be all right.
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
have time for it.
yeah. No, it'll be good. And if it doesn't get done, like I said, we got that next show on in September. So
Yeah, if it doesn't get done, I'm not worried about it for now. It would be cool. I mean, I think I still have enough time, but
yeah,
something happens, something, I have to work overtime or whatever happens, I'm ready for it. So,
yeah,
but it'd be cool to have it. It'd be cool to get it done. It'd be cool if everything goes as smoothly as I want it to.
yeah. Fingers crossed, man.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's good. I've been so excited about just even getting on here and talking to you about how your week went, getting ready for this. I am looking forward to this show so much, and it kind of got me thinking about what are our actual goals for 2024 in all aspects of knife making and our businesses, and just what we want to do. So I was just kind of wondering where you're at with all this too, and where what you're thinking about our future, what you're doing in 2024. So I got a few things here I want to kind of ask and see if you've given this any thought, man. So my first one is, are there any new materials or steels that you want to experiment with this year that you haven't tried yet?
Um, that was kind of last year for me.
Hmm.
Last year when I bought the Paragon oven and started messing with the stainless steels pretty heavily, that was kind of my experimental year. I feel like this year, no, I don't really see myself going towards any new materials this year. I think I'm going to stick with the CPM, the Nitro V, or the CPM MagnaCut, um, the Nitro V, and if somebody requests like maybe AEBL or something like that, I'll do it. But for the
Hmm.
most part, I think I'm gonna just, like I said, I'm not really gonna get into customs this year. So for me, it's just gonna be the 1095 carbon steel. Maybe I'll do a little bit of like ADCR V2 or something like that. Because I think I have a chunk of that actually, to be honest, sitting around. So maybe I will mess with that a little bit, but at the same time, no. I mean, I think I did all that last year. Enough of it,
Well,
at least.
that's good. At least 2024 will be a
I'll mess with
shade off.
something that you hate, that Copper Mai.
Dude, all right, so I'm gonna get myself a billet as well. I want to give it a try too. Fuck it. I'm a walking contradiction of myself, truly.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it, but I mean, we'll see how that all goes. I tried doing it with I forget what it was, something else, and I heated it up too much. But
Yeah,
now I know.
yeah, that's definitely gonna be the hardest part about it, but we'll see how it
Yeah,
goes.
don't heat it up and turn it into liquid.
Yeah, yeah. I just did that with I was tempering and I put I had glued liners onto a handle that I was going to put onto a knife, and I put the handles on top of my toaster oven, and I just really didn't think about it, and I noticed that the liners were ooey gooey, so I had to remove the liners, clean everything up, and put a new set of liners on it. I wasn't thinking. I just put it up there as
Yeah,
a
well,
shelf. Yeah,
shit
but
happens. Everything's a
yeah,
shelf in the shop, dude. And everything's a
yeah,
hammer. Everything's a shelf, dude.
yeah. But hey, it was an easy fix. 10 minutes of my time. I could deal
Yeah.
with that. That's probably what I'm going to experiment with the most this year is liners. I am really falling in love with it. I love how it looks. I love how there's this pop of color in anything I'm doing. So I plan on doing a lot more liners and
Yeah.
finding the thicknesses that work best for me, and diddle with the handles
Yeah.
a lot more.
I plan I think most of my experimenting this year is probably going to be a little bit with the swords, a little bit with folders, but I really want to work on forging integral bolsters and stuff like that. Definitely just because, but
Yeah.
there's something else I was thinking of that I just completely forgot.
Well,
Shit happens.
the forging the integral bolsters is definitely something I want to try. Also, I just sent you a link actually of a video of
Yep.
Charles Lionheart doing it, and I was like, I didn't realize that this is what you meant when you were saying it. I thought you had to actually forge it from a solid piece, and I know everyone does that, but like the forge welded on is a genius idea. So I do plan on trying that also.
Yep. Yeah, there's a guy, Nick Rossi Knives. I've seen him do that, and a couple other people I've seen do that. But yeah, no, it seems cool, and integral bolsters are just a hot commodity. But I'm gonna altogether I'm gonna be working on a lot more hidden tang stuff this year, even with like my outdoorsy knives. I want to start going a little bit that route and just exploring it and seeing if people like that stuff a little bit better. Because with the hidden tang stuff, then I could put the finger guards on there, the brass finger guards and things like that, make them look real nice. So that's kind of the route I'm going to go with the fixed blades this year. And I'll be messing with folder designs all throughout that too.
Right. That's nice. I'm not very proficient at the hidden tang, and I would like to get better at it. So I might have to stop by one day when you're messing with them just to see how you do it, and maybe pick up a few tips. Because I mean, I can do them and they come out nice. It just I don't know. It's something that takes me more time than I think it should. So
I got a whole block of black walnut for him, dude. There's like 20 handles right there, man.
My goodness.
maybe about 20.
Yeah. Cut that nice and tight. Hell yeah.
I got a couple of those blocks lingering around, dude. I got a lot of black walnut, so I'll definitely be doing these two. I got to clay them up. I might even actually clay them up once we're done here because I actually got the clay sitting right here too. But I'm gonna clay these two up, and these two will probably be getting a nice walnut handle.
Nice. And now you're looking to get that ready for the show, right? Those two
will be ready for the show. Nice. Those two will definitely be ready for the show. Those are getting nice Hamones on them. So they'll look real nice with that black walnut. I'll probably do some kind of brass incorporated in there. So yeah, they'll look pretty nice.
Nice. Yeah. The hidden tangs I don't plan on really touching too much, but like I said, I would like to practice it. Not that I'm going to be putting it on knives I'm selling much, but I want to get it in my arsenal of skills.
Yeah,
just because I like how it looks, and like I said, if I want to be doing
it's
more
nice. It's a clean look.
Yeah, and then the Damascus, it is nice to tuck it into the handle. That way you can sculpt that handle and shape it properly after it's all finished up. So yeah, we'll get it. Yeah, I'll get into that. That's cool. And like I said, you'll have to help me with that one a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure we'll be getting together a lot of times over the summer, just messing around with stuff.
Oh, hell yeah. Throw some venison on the grill.
Oh yeah.
Just make knives. That's all you could ask for.
Yeah, man.
Oh man. So all right, how about tools? Is there anything? I know that the kiln was a big purchase and a big win for you. Is there any other tools you plan on getting this year? Anything to just upgrade the shop or make it easier on you?
I'm always looking at stuff to be more efficient, really. I mean, recently I've been looking at a way to mark my blades, at least the stainless ones, because hot stamping the stainless is pretty dangerous. You got to do it at the right temp, which is pretty hot, and then it can be a pain in the butt with the stainless, because you gotta clean it first, and then you gotta clean it again, and you're getting it so hot that you're getting scale on it, so you got to clean it again afterwards, and then wrap it in the foil. So yeah. I'd like to get away from hot stamping at least the stainless. And I don't know. I've been kind of looking at the electro engravers, and I've been looking at laser engravers. I've been looking at fiber lasers, CO2 lasers. So I don't know what if anything I'm going to do right now. So I mean, right now for the show, everything's hot stamped and all that stuff. But really, what made me start thinking about it is I got this beautiful piece of CPM over there. That's all cut up. Oh, I don't have the handle here, but it's all cut up for a nice hidden tang with some brass on it, and I forgot to stamp it.
Yeah, man.
So it was bound to happen one day, and it's all nice and hard. Actually, that's one of the ones I had sent out to the tester too. It came back with a nice 61 Rockwell rating, and I was really, really happy with that. And I was looking at it, and I was like, man. And then I took a real close look at it. I was, fuck. Yeah. Where's the fucking stamp, man? Whatever. So dude, that one, unfortunately, might not make it to the show unless I make some kind of executive decision within the next couple of weeks to buy some kind of laser marking tool or whatever. But at the same time, then I got to learn it too. And I just don't know if I have enough time to learn a whole new tool and all that stuff. So we're going to hold off on that. And I mean, who knows when we get off here, I might have purchased one already. Who the fuck knows, dude?
Yeah, I get it, man. That's really interesting because I do like my hot stamping, but we have talked about the issues and the difficulties of it.
I think I would keep it for carbons, though. I do like it I think I would probably keep it for the carbons.
Yeah. So one thing that I found out I actually had an issue with was it was the glove I was wearing when I hammered it. It was like a leather glove, but it didn't have any grips on it. And when I would hold my stamp, my hand would be like sliding down because you got to put a little bit of pressure to hold it and stabilize it. And I would miss my swing 60 to 70% of the time. There was, just not that the stamp would be bad, but I know that my swing wasn't where it should be. And then I put on a new glove this week with grips on it, and my hand didn't slide at all. I was able to feel it balance nice and even. Changed it. My hits are 10 times better because of the glove I was wearing. So
yeah,
it's funny how like something like that can help it, But
yeah, something so stupid.
Yeah, my glove. I mean, it was, and my nicer glove was the one that I was using. It was my cheap ones with the little rubber, grips on them that actually helped me out. So,
Yeah.
but I made the mistake of doing it once without a glove, and I was like, as long as I don't touch the steel, I'll be okay. But having your knuckle that close to that, red hot steel, I felt it immediately. So,
It's
yeah,
hot.
don't do that either. Yeah, that steel gets hot.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Well, so I'm that's awesome that you're doing research on it. I personally think that the laser engraver would be the better option because for me personally, I love doing custom stuff and I love, software and everything. So I would make some really cool designs and put silly stuff on there and sayings and, elven lettering, whatever I want to do. So that's where I would
Yeah.
lean towards. But will it
I
act
mean, but that's
for the
like,
steel?
so once you get into the research, that's when you'll start learning a little bit more. So like I kind of got like a deep dive into these lasers and stuff. And it's like, so the diode lasers are apparently being able to mark knives now. And I've seen some people do it. And that would be like a $400, $500, $600 laser.
Mm,
And if that would be the route I would go probably for money wise, but at the same time, like that's a very new thing. And like some big knife makers are like, I don't believe that that's even true that works. And I'm like, I don't know. So
mm,
now, but also there are some other big names that I do trust that are like, oh yeah, I just tried this out and it does fucking work. So I'm a little skeptical.
okay.
But like a fiber laser or a CO2 laser, like that shit works, but that's fucking $1,200, $1,500.
Right. Okay.
So
Well, man, because I would like to get one too. Honestly, if there was something I would like to get, it would be some sort of laser. Not even just for the blade, but I mean, at that point, you could do the handle too. Burn stuff into the wood and burn stuff into the kydex, and you could do a lot with that.
depending on the kind of laser, if you're getting that fiber
Yes.
laser, you're not, I don't think you're burning any kind of wood with the fiber laser. That's strictly for metal.
Oh,
With the
really?
diode
Okay.
laser, yeah, you gotta look into it a little bit. There's
Okay.
so
Yeah.
many different things you could do.
Okay.
I mean, if the diode laser actually does work the way some people are saying, that would probably be the way to go. Because then, yeah, you could do a custom cutting board with a knife, and have like a cool matching set. Or
Yeah.
you could do all kinds of custom wedding gifts and groomsmen gifts, or whatever, all kinds of shit that you can fucking customize. Put a date in the knife, like
Yeah. A nice Donald
make
Trump
make
face
a
on it.
make a cave make a cake cutting knife for people's weddings. Put their date in it and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude,
Stupid shit.
absolutely. So that's why if I was to buy one, I would definitely put money in for that. But again, I didn't do any research, zero. So I don't know if it would actually be applicable for the steel. Because again, like that's the thing. It's like if it's cutting through steel, I mean, it needs to actually
It's
etch it,
not. I
not just
wouldn't.
not
It's
just
not
burn it.
cutting it. Yeah,
Well, not
it's
cutting
kind
it,
of
yeah,
just
but like
like
I
if you're
want
getting like that diode
liquid.
laser. I mean, the fiber laser that'll cut into it. Yeah, that'll actually cut into the metal. But the
All right.
diode laser that'll kind of just maybe like distort it a little bit.
Well, if we end up finding a solution after the show, if we do well, we sell some knives. I would be willing to go halves on a machine like that because I mean, we're not going to be running it like crazy, and I'll happily take a ride down to wherever you get it set up to use it when I need it. Um, but just just something to think about because I could
Yeah,
use one, and if we could, pool in and set it up that way, just a little cheaper, just something to lighten the load a little bit on all these tools.
yeah. There's a
But
lot of them.
yeah, other than that, man, I'd like to maybe get a new drill press with a nice vise on it or something, but I don't think that'll be this year.
I've thought about like a milling machine, like a mini milling machine, because
Hmm.
I actually was just looking at them pretty recently. Because I can get like a under $1,000 little milling machine, and I don't know. That's down the road. If I were to get a milling
Yeah,
machine too, like that would mainly be for like making folders and stuff, so I can make like super accurate, nice folders with bearings in them and all that shit.
yeah, yeah,
Let me
yeah,
go grab the
definitely.
charger for my headphones.
You got it. All right, and we're back. All right. Uh, yeah, man. So, oh, I'll give you. All right, here we go. But yeah, so all right, tools, all that stuff. Now, besides actually working on the knives, we have a business. We have to promote our businesses. The social media aspect of this is an absolute anomaly to me. I don't know what people want to see. I can't get I can't reach any people. I get maybe 100, 120 views on my stuff. I don't know,
Well,
even for our podcast, like how to promote it, where to put shorts. It's an
Facebook and
anomaly.
Instagram don't like people who make weapons, I guess, because my shit doesn't get anywhere.
Yeah.
Um,
No.
I'm also like, I also don't really know what to do either. I just got a book um, about marketing right there. So I'm just learning all that shit too. Like, I know that's a big part of it. Like, making the knives is for guys like us, like guys who are good with our hands. Like, that's the easy part, dude. So
Yeah.
now we got to learn how to be marketers too. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. The
Yeah.
social media stuff is gonna come with all that too. I would hope, once I learn a little bit more about marketing.
Yeah.
But I also gotta get like sometimes I get excited about shit and like I take pictures and I just post them. I
Yeah.
gotta get better at like really staging my pictures a little bit more.
Yeah.
Stupid shit like that. Like throw my bow in a picture with a couple of knives, or cut a piece of steak with a knife and fucking put my knife there instead of just look at this I made. I do it every fucking
Yeah.
time. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, just dirty fingers holding an oiled
Yeah,
up knife every time. That's
pretty much, man. Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, I'm guilty of it. I had heard on a podcast where they were talking about, like testing their knives. And the one guy was saying, like, uh, using a kitchen knife to chop into 2x4s and all that stuff. He's like, I hate it. I don't
Mu
like seeing it.
Must have
And
listened to that same one.
oh, okay,
Oh, you
awesome.
might
Yeah.
have actually told me about it, actually. You must have
Okay.
listened to that same podcast, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, but it really kind of resonated because ultimately, what he said, he's like, if I'm going to test my kitchen knife, I'm cutting food. I'm going to
Yeah,
cut
I'm gonna go
food with
fucking
it.
cook. Like,
Yeah. But that really resonated with me because I do find myself falling down that trend of like, what can I swing this knife at? And maybe I will redirect myself to, if I am doing my culinary show, more of like, hey, this is it cooking. This is it cutting
yeah, yeah, yeah.
vegetables. And so that was a really good tip for me because I definitely see myself falling down that of how many water bottles can I slice with my fillet knife, So
Yeah, right. Oh, I mean, dude, I'm gonna if that once that sword's done, not like if I get it done for the show is one thing, but
yeah.
like when that sword is fucking done, dude, I'm gonna cut some shit with that fucking thing, dude.
Well, that's its job.
That thing
Absolutely.
that
You
thing is
gotta
gonna walk through the fucking woods for like a full fucking day and chop some shit down, dude. Probably, but
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was one of my favorite. When I got my machete done, it's just like what I was swinging that at, cutting down trees in the yard, and I
yeah.
just couldn't help myself.
I
I
just
love it.
hopefully nobody calls the cops on me. Some crazy guy walking through the woods with a fucking samurai sword.
Yeah, these days, right? Like you can't be trusting people walking around with samurai swords.
Nah, dude, you're not supposed to walk around with that thing.
Yeah, yeah, no. I do want to also get myself an actual camera. I know this, all cell phones are doing a great job, but honestly, if I am going to take a picture of my knives and I am going to make my knife look special, for the Instagram or whatever, I think I want to get a camera that really does what it's supposed to be doing. So
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, I've been wanting to get one. It's definitely going to be with maybe this year, next year. Maybe I'll look. Maybe like Black Friday deals might be a good time to look this year, actually. But
yeah,
I've been thinking about it for a little while now because I want to get back into filming the hunts and everything, and also
ooh,
even just like filming. Working in the shop a little easier, and cool little videos, cool little short videos to post on YouTube or
yeah,
Instagram and things like that.
yeah,
And
yeah.
eventually do
Even
like a little bit of educational videos and shit too. Eventually start going down that route.
yeah, yeah. No, I agree. I would like to. It's just like I don't know how much they cost, but I'm gonna assume they're probably like $400 or $500 for a nice camera, right? Aren't It's just
Yeah, I would say you're probably going to pay around 500
yeah,
for a decent one on sale.
yeah, and then you got to get a nice tripod with it and a little light that goes behind it, and do it right if you're gonna do it. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Maybe I'll just use my phone for now. We'll we'll wait until I get more viewers, and then I'll jump into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the phone for now, but I mean, eventually I will get a good camera to do a little bit of everything. You know, I would like to record a little bit more. So,
Yeah.
but then I gotta fucking stop my music, to set my phone up to record something. It sucks.
I know. And I always have, I have this dirty face mask and my, my respirator, and it's like I don't look cool. And you can't hear what I'm saying. It's like
No, you're just, I mean, yeah.
I don't know. See, that's my problem too. I just even the content, like I don't know. I feel like no one wants to watch me doing it, but honestly,
Just gotta start posting shit and
want.
see what people like and what they don't like. That's my plan for this year. I'm just gonna post shit. Like I'm gonna take videos of me doing stuff and see what gets liked and see what doesn't, dude.
Yeah, because I mean, if I'm looking at a knife page, seeing a finished knife is always nice, but it's when they're doing a little, a little show of what their last build was, or what they did, or a tool they did, or even just like drilling holes. There is something that does, watching someone do it is even cooler than seeing the finished product.
Yeah,
but I can't comprehend that yet, so I'm definitely behind in that point of business, is all this social fucking people.
Yeah, I mean, dude, there's definitely times where I should have been taking pictures and videos where I didn't because I don't know, maybe I was excited or whatever the fucking, like, dude, when I shot my deer this past fall, I gutted it with one of my knives and I really liked it. Like main thing I changed is I shortened the belly and shortened the whole blade actually itself. And but I didn't take a fucking picture or video. Like, dude, that thing cranked right up to the rib cage.
Right.
Didn't video.
Right.
Not even a picture, dude. Not even snap a picture of like my bloody knife, like on a deer, dude. Nothing.
Yeah.
Come on, that was the time.
Yeah. You only get so many times a year for that. So,
that's what you were waiting for.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's funny.
All right, I'll do it this year.
I definitely did that this year. Honestly, maybe a little too much. Where every deer I hit, I had like 14 photos of, my hand holding the bloody knife, and then afterwards skinning it in the garage. I definitely took advantage of that. I sauced that one up. But hey, we got another hunting season coming up, and sooner than you think. We're already almost a spring, dude.
Well, nice. I got to get through turkey season, dude. That's like right here, dude. I'm getting a little excited for that one.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna partake. I got too much shit on my plate right now, and I don't want to half-ass it. If I'm going to do it, because I haven't done it, I have to learn it. I don't want to walk out, not know what I'm doing, and fucking waste my time. So,
yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, we'll get there. Well, all right. Have you made a mistake in the past year that you want to make sure you don't repeat this year?
I mean,
so I'll give you an example. I think I stocked up way too much on some materials that I didn't need to stock up on, like handle materials. I bought so much, not even knowing what knives and what sizes and what, people wanted, hundreds on handle material. And I think this year I do plan on doing that, but not at the extent, like be a little bit more calculated in what I'm taking and make sure that I don't just send up with hundreds of dollars sitting on a shelf that I can't produce with. So,
yeah, I mean, if you take care of, like, if it's wood and acrylic, if you take care of that stuff, it's never going to go bad. So, like, keep it I have a bunch of wood downstairs. I even actually have some like spalted maple sitting down there that I got to stick in that vacuum chamber for stabilization. I have all the stuff to do it. I just haven't done that yet. So I'll probably be stabilizing. I don't think I'll have anything stabilized for the show, but I'll definitely be doing some stabilizing too pretty soon.
Nice. All right. Yeah.
But I have a shit like, dude, this little, I'm calling this a little block of walnut. This fucking hunk of walnut. I have a couple
like a
of
loaf of bread.
So like I have knife handles. Like if this is like 15 knife handles right here, I have like 6 of these.
Oof.
Yeah, dude. So I'll be, and that's the other thing. Like I want a little bit of diversity in my handles too. So it's like I don't want.
Right.
I need a little bit of contrast on the table. So it's like I can't just have 20 knives sitting up there with black walnut handles.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be a shit ton of black walnut handled knives coming out real soon, dude.
Well, that's where the liners come in, where it's like just make one with a blue liner, one with a red liner, one with a yellow liner.
Oh, these are going to be mostly hidden tang. These are going to be 90% hidden tang handles.
Right.
But I will switch them up a little bit where I'll put you know, maybe I'll put a little chunk of ironwood on top with a piece of brass. Maybe the next one I'll have like a little chunk of you know, stabilized spalted maple with, you know, stainless, you know. So I'll be switching it up a little bit. They won't all look exactly the same.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
But it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I definitely I don't know if you saw the recent chef's knife I made where it was the like the pink and black wooden handle that went up to like the pearlescent blue with green liner in between it.
I might have. I think you sent it to me. Yeah, I think I did see it.
Yeah, it's a vulgar display of color, and I love it. I've been having fun with just, you know, throwing as much color into things, and I think it's a little gaudy sometimes, but at the same time, I think it's fun. I like it. So
yeah,
I definitely expect to see more.
I mean, I do too. Like I got some colorful stuff, like that fillet knife. Dude, I love the way this thing came out. By the way, man, like,
yeah, dude.
I think you saw me when I was flexing it around.
Yeah,
saw that video I posted.
Hell yeah.
But dude, this thing's gonna have a real nice red and black G10 handle on it. That's all scalloped, you know. So it's gonna look really cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, and you showed me those was it G10 or fiberglass handles? Is G10 and fiberglass the same?
No.
Okay.
I believe they're similar.
Okay. Yeah,
I can't remember everything. G10, I mean, everything is similar. Like G10 and micarta are very similar. Like micarta and G10, the difference is like micarta, I think, is like linen, canvas, and stuff like that, compared to like where G10 is.
Right.
Can't remember, but you're.
But ultimately, it's all you know, resin infused material is at the end.
Yeah, basically what it is.
Okay. Well, I know you had sent me the pictures of some super colorful handled. So
yeah, dude, I got some cool stuff coming in too soon. I'm excited. Some of it was G10, but some of it was called marbled carbon fiber.
Okay. Nice.
So,
yes.
Yeah, so that stuff looks pretty cool. I'm excited to get that in and throw that on some knives. I don't know. I got some red and blue, but they're both gonna look sharp. I don't know what I'm putting them on yet, but those will definitely be on some knives for the show because I think that it look cool.
Yeah, definitely. Again, just to draw any attention to the table that you possibly can.
Yeah, and that powerful handle that'll go on either some kind of chef's knife or possibly a fillet knife, but I haven't decided how. I'll wait till everything comes in before I make those decisions.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you got to feel it, put them next to each other.
Yeah.
Even all the handles that I made up, I don't know how many, but you know, definitely over a dozen. And I don't know what they're going on. I don't know what they're doing. It's just making them, and then when it's time, it goes on.
Yeah, and whatever. Pre-making, dude, that's what it's all about, man. That's what we're talking about. You know, that's how you make money, being efficient. You know, make one handle isn't really as efficient as making 10.
Yeah.
Gluing up one knife isn't as efficient as gluing up 10. So
Yeah. All right. I'm going to pause real quick. All right. All right. So, do you have any change in your trajectory that you see in your company? Um, for this year, is there something that you feel like you've been headed towards that you might want to readjust? And I'll give you an example. Is actually I keep on saying I want to be the sub 200 knife guy. I want to be, available for everybody. I want to be the guy that can get a knife into everybody's hand. And after our talk last week, I realized that not everybody wants my knives. That everybody I'm trying to sell my knives to, honestly, don't really fucking care. And even if they did
some
get my
people
knife,
want that Walmart knife, man. Some people don't care.
Yeah. So it really, that was a big episode for me. And just realizing like, I don't need to be lowering what I can do in order to sell it to people who don't even want it in the first place. So I'm not saying I'm going to, raise my prices, but moving forwards, I do find myself saying, hey, if I want to use a nicer handle, or more expensive handle style, or, take some extra time to put some, extra bedazzle on this baby, and I'm not gonna be afraid to ask for the cost of it, because if there is someone who wants that knife, they're gonna be willing to pay it because it's what they want. So
I mean, I really like, as painful as it is, man, I really love a hand sanded knife. I really do. But you got to charge for it, man. You really do. Like,
yeah.
Like we were looking at that guy's page last week, man. He doubles his price, and like you said, that alone tells you how much of a pain in the ass that shit really is.
Yeah.
That's where I get all my little nicks and cuts from the hand sanding. You know what I mean, dude? I barely get any little nicks and cuts from sharpening or anything else. But hand sanding, dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes
man.
I just got a little piece of leather and a sanding pad between my hands, little slip and little nicks everywhere,
dude.
And the worst part of your fingers too is a fucking million nerves in your fingertips.
Yeah. And then you can't, reach into your pockets all week because, every time you reach in, your fingers are reopening and
bleeding.
No, definitely.
Makes the hand sanding too fun.
Yeah, I hand sanded that EDC that I made this weekend, and it came out gorgeous. It really did.
Yeah, but it sucks.
Yeah. What's good is my belt finishes that I'm doing right now with the unfinished steel. There's this contrast of the belt finish, and that actually it gives it an authentic like look. So I'm happy with it, and that's
I might start doing some belt finishes eventually too. But I mean, right now I haven't really thought about them.
Yeah, I want to get these Scotch-Brite belts. I keep on hearing that is the proper way to finish if you are going to belt finish. And I don't have any. I'm just finishing with a 120 belt and just holding a very steady hand. And I like it. It looks good, but I do know I should be putting on the Scotch-Brite. So next order, I'll grab some of that just to see if it really is a difference. If it's not making too much of a difference, I'll stick with the 120.
It'll make a difference. It'll make a difference.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm excited then. That'll be good.
Yeah, it'll make a difference. While you're at it too, like I've noticed a lot of people using like a 2x72 leather strap on their belt grinder instead of strapping it by hand. Dude, that's probably pretty nice.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but I do all my strapping and everything inside only because my garage is so covered in steel dust. I'd be afraid that the strap would get like all this steel dust like caked into it, and I just start scratching. I don't know. Maybe it really wouldn't matter. You wipe it off.
Dust. You're technically scratching steel dust into it anyway by rubbing that edge on it.
That's true. You ain't wrong. All right. Yeah, I'd look into it. Yeah, anything to do with the belt finish, I'll do it to make my life easier. But I'm not afraid of hand sanding. I will have some fresh hand sanded knives.
Not afraid of it. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I've eliminated it as much as possible to the point where I'll use as much machines as I can.
Yeah.
And then the hand sanding is pretty quick. I could get it done pretty quick if I push it through all my machines. You just got to be careful. You got to be careful of overheating and all that stuff. So as long as you're careful, you can't a tip of the day, dude. You can't over dip that thing in water, bro.
Yeah, that's
You can
true.
under dip it. You can't over dip it.
Yeah,
You know,
especially
so I'll
right
dip.
now.
Dude, I'm a fucking dipping fiend in that fucking water bucket, bro.
Yeah,
I don't want something to get too hot. Even when I'm working on the spine, man, like I'll be working on the spine of a knife, and I'm like, let me dip it in water. Like I don't want anything to possibly go wrong, especially in this stainless shit, dude. Like,
yeah. I always have that big bucket of water. I'm always in it, and it's nice because my garage is freezing cold right now, so it's that cold water I'm
yeah,
dipping it into. It helps. Man. Well, all right. Online stores and online sales. How do you actually plan on setting this up? So I know a lot of knife makers that just use Instagram. DM me on Instagram. That's how we buy it. That's the deal. PayPal me. That's the job.
yeah.
There are also the people who use Etsy. And then there's Shopify. I don't know how much that works, but ultimately it seems like if you are going to do it, you need to set up a website itself to sell from a website. What's your thoughts on this? What do you plan on doing? Is this something you're even going to think about this year?
I'm not sure. I mean, I have thought about getting my own personal website in the past, but I haven't put too much thought into that. I mean, most of the time, people are pretty interested just based off of stuff I'm posting. So I don't know if I really want to go anywhere else until I'm set up to have, like to advertise or to really go other places.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't quite thought about it yet. I think I'm gonna kind of just keep sticking with Instagram, Facebook, and shows and stuff. And once I get to the point where I have a bunch of stock and I need to throw out some advertisements, maybe around Christmas or whatever, I'll do that. But if I keep selling the way I'm doing it, I'm gonna leave it for now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree. So I set up an Etsy to see how that goes, just so I had inventory. I wanted to see how it sold, and I did sell a knife on Etsy, and it went pretty smooth. I sent it out, but at the end of the day, they took like $25 for the sale.
They take some change from you.
Yeah, which I thought, because you pay 20 cents to list it, and I was like, okay, I could pay that. But then when they took $25 for my sale, I immediately was turned off. And not that they don't deserve it or anything, but it's like,
no, they don't deserve it though, dude.
I'm already underpricing myself.
They don't
take
deserve
more.
that shit. Yeah, they don't deserve that shit.
Yeah, it wasn't like their algorithm or their push of me sold that knife. It was, someone I knew. So yeah, they didn't do anything. So then I was thinking Shopify, but at the end of the day, unfortunately, I think just DM me on Instagram if you want a knife for now. I'll put drops out and
that's what I think I'm gonna do. Drops. Eventually, maybe I'll get my own website, but I'm not into the websites that are gonna take money from me when because then I gotta charge more. I know that if I'm gonna charge $250, they're gonna take $30 from that sale for me. Now I gotta fucking charge $280.
Right. Yeah, which we need everything we can get. So
yeah, man. I'm trying to make my money back and get paid for my time.
Yeah.
Huh. Like I said, in the pricing episode, like we basically are working for minimum wage doing this right now. So
yeah,
we need every penny we can get.
Yeah, man. It's funny. We're having these
stealing that $25 from me for one knife, dude. That's rough. Yeah, I'd be pissed,
dude. I didn't expect it, and it hurt a little bit when I saw it.
And especially when it's your friend, and you could have went around that and like.
Yeah, easily. It felt great to get that notification. Congratulations on your first sale on Etsy. I was like, and then
fuck you on that $25 though.
Yeah, and like now I'm already ready to pull my whole site off, and it's hard because I get it. Like if there is going to be an online store, you have to pay for the upkeep of it, the server, the ease of it, but I also not yet. It's rough.
Rough.
That's where the knife shows come in. so important. This is our one chance to possibly unload and actually sell to us, a captive audience. This is our chance.
Yeah, man.
That's why it's such a big deal.
I even got some black walnut cutting boards over here that I'm gonna try to do. Try to do some package deals,
Yeah, man.
Get a knife with this, get a black walnut cutting board with this black walnut handled knife.
Yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely. Why not if you have it? The
BOGO. I have a couple pieces, so it's like, of course, I'm gonna try.
Yeah. That's cool.
Charge another, almost $100 for that cutting board. It's a live edge cutting board, so
yeah,
$250 knife, $350 for a knife and a cutting board.
Oof, that's a good deal, man. That's a good
nice
deal.
Cutting board and a nice fucking knife, man. That's a great deal, man. Like, yeah, some people are, you're not even walking out of there with a fucking knife for that.
Yeah, man.
So we'll see. I mean,
that's cool. Last year I brought a trowel, a garden trowel, like a little shovel, and I didn't sell it, but one of the other vendors' wives liked it so much that she made him trade me one of his knives for my trowel. So it was a trade deal that we did.
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah. Which would, yeah, honestly, I thought that was really cool. More than the money was, just getting it. And honestly, I haven't used the knife. I have it. No, it's a nice chef knife with the reliefs coming up the sides.
Okay.
But I just, it wasn't handmade. It was, it was like a nice top of the line, professional one, but it wasn't like a handmade knife. Gotcha. So I've just been using mine, but it's a nice knife. We have it. I don't use it.
Regift it.
I only use Alpha Blade and Forge.
I hear you, man. I use mine in the kitchen, dude.
Right? It's my favorite. It's so good. I made a roasted chicken today, and I roasted the whole chicken. And when I was cutting up the onions and the carrots and the garlic to pop it in there, I used the first kitchen knife I ever made, where I bought it for stock removal and still hammered it for some reason, just because I was like, well, they do that in Forged and Fire. Yeah, so I hammered it down and ruined it. There was it's so bad, but it, it was hardened, and I put an edge on it, and once in a while, it's nice to pull it out and use it.
Cool.
It's ugly though, but it's mine.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Let's see. My wife just texted me. She's on her way home and needs to know something. We're good. I responded. Nice and easy. It's so hard. I see my son peeing outside in the yard, and it's so good. They're so good. They respect my podcast time. It's all I could ask for.
Yeah, no, that is good.
Yeah, but all right, man. So I'm gonna keep on, getting ready for this show. Over the weekend, I'll probably do my work again. My big goal is I want to get those 2 neck knives done. So the next time I talk to you, I want to be able to show you my neck knives or whatever they are, however they come out. I'm dying to see the Sanmai design. I love that first etch. I mean, everybody loves that first etch of just like, how does
you got some Sanmai? Oh, that's right. You did say you got some Sanmai.
Yeah. This was that billet that I had made a while ago that's just been sitting around, and so that's what I cut them out of. And,
I got like 4 billets welded up, dude, ready for some stuff, man.
Oh yeah, dude, nice. I love it.
They've been sitting there for a while too, but I just didn't work all winter really. But I don't think I'll have any of those really banged out for the show because I'm worried about this sword. So that's going to be the thing that I get forged out.
Yeah, don't bite off.
But those are there if I forge out a sword in a week and I got another week to fuck off, dude. Those are there.
Yeah, nice. That's awesome. So this talk about what we're looking forward to and everything. In the terms of making knives, I'm very excited. I'm very confident. I'm looking forward to this. But honestly, what I got out of this conversation is I'm very weak in my business, my advertisement, my sales and all that stuff. I'm so focused on making my knives that I need to find out how to properly present and sell them. And that's what I really got to work on.
Yeah, I mean, dude, making them is the first thing. selling them is a big thing, but like you got to have them, to sell them. So don't overthink it. Like, oh, all I'm just focused on making them. Like it's good because like, I mean, we'll figure it out at this show, but like, or you've been to one already, but I mean, it's just all about how you talk to people.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Make
you're
them
right.
interested in your shit.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing that I'm not strong at it. The thing is, we as a small
You
business
can
owner,
be though. You will.
Yeah, we have to wear many hats. We have to do a lot of things. Like,
Yeah,
dude, so
makers
I opened
now. We're marketers. We're doing everything. We're a marketing
accountants.
team. We're the fucking accountants. We're the fucking shipping and receiving.
Yeah.
We're the fucking makers, dude.
All of it. Yeah, so I opened the LLC last year, and this year I had to file my taxes. And I didn't know what to claim, how to show it. I didn't keep all my receipts. And my angel of a wife, who actually is an accountant, sat down with me and we went through all of our online purchases and credit cards, and we built up all the receipts and we got it all done. And it was like, that's something I need to do for 2024 is and I have every purchase, sale, and expense I have taken a screenshot of and added to an album. That way, at the end of the year, I can go to this album and it'll be by date in chronological order, everything that I purchased, sold. And so that's a good thing that I have set up right now. But that's something else where it's just another thing I need to be aware of. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. But hey, you know what? All that matters is we're making beautiful knives, good product to sell, and we'll find our way to get it out.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, man, I'm new at it. I just bought this book. I'll let you know how it is.
Yeah, for sure.
This is marketing, dude.
No nonsense book.
Just peeped it open yesterday. Read a couple pages. There, it seems like there's some good stuff in it. Seth Godin, I believe, is how you say his name, but I've listened to some of the stuff he said, and he's a pretty smart guy. So
cool. Yeah,
we'll see. Hopefully it's a good book. Hopefully I learn a little bit from it, and basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Hopefully I sell some fucking knives, dude.
Yeah, that's it. I need to sell some knives, and then I can start worrying about but I need that income. That's the fucking deal. I don't know. But the background on my phone right now is a little motivational quote, nice and cheesy. It is, I will either find a way or make one. And that's it. We just gotta keep on going. If we can't find a way, we fucking make one.
We'll fucking make one, dude. Yeah, I mean, we'll get there. 3 weeks. 3 weeks of work, man. We'll get there. I got 0 knives 100% done, but I'll be all right.
Yeah. It's all right, man.
Well, actually, no, I lied. This is 100% done.
Nice. There it is.
That's it.
The one. And that's all you need to sell is one knife, and you get your table back, and it was a success.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to sell all of them, dude.
Yeah,
that's the goal.
Yeah, day 2, I plan on being like, hey, fire sale. Just get these off my table, get them into your kitchens, and I will see you next season.
Yep. I mean, I'm gonna try to hold true on my prices as long as I can. But some people will definitely probably be able to talk me down a little bit.
Yeah, everybody's wheeling and
dealing. No, just kidding, motherfuckers.
There,
you ain't gonna talk me. No. Don't try if you're listening. Haggle me, bro. They're all set prices.
No. Listen, come to me. I'll fucking probably give it to you and give you money.
I'll pay you to take my shit.
That's it. Yeah, just tell me that's nice.
Oh, this is cool, man. Here.
Yeah. This is on me. All right, man. Listen, I got to get out of here. It was a pleasure.
Always, man.
Keep it up, and Lord knows I send you any updates I have during the week. Just share it out with you. So we're really good at sending each other pictures, and we're really good at finishing this shit on almost exactly an hour every fucking time. Oh my god. That's this. Now it's pressure. Now we have to finish it at exactly an hour. I don't like it, man. It's too much.
Pressure's on, dude.
It's just organically happening.
Yeah, good shit, man.
Yeah. Listen, I will see you
good
same
talk,
time
man. I'm
next
glad you
week.
got a lot done this week.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Let's see.
get a lot done next week too, man, and stay sharp.
Stay sharp, buddy. Take it easy.